Okay, well, why don't we get going? I want to welcome everybody to Salem Harbor Employee Recognition Day. It's great to see everybody. It's been a long time since I've seen some of the retirees, and as we all know, they look better once they leave here than when they worked here. But it is good to see everybody. I'd like to thank Scott and Peter Footprint for sponsoring the Employee Recognition Day and for listening to our suggestion about doing one final Hot Wings contest and actually participating in it. At least as a judge, I tried to talk through the just some site logistics. Just in terms of the men's room and the ladies' room, they're in the admin building here. Men's room's on the first floor, ladies' room's on the half floor above there. Just as a word of caution, avoid the elevator. And it is, Salem Harbor does not go down without a fight. Obviously the elevator doesn't want anything to move forward, but I want to thank the fire department for their assistance in that. Secondly, if there is an emergency, if there is an emergency, we'll all congregate over by the North Warehouse right there. So it's just over by the door that the food is, just so we can get a head count. Not that we anticipated, but just remember, you hear a siren, we say it's an emergency, go over there and we'll gather up and get a head count to make sure everyone's in town. We are going to do an ex-employee photo on the turbine deck for those that want to be part of the photo. It will be sort of near the end of all the festivities, and I'll announce it, and we'll be up there and try to get everybody in the photo. And then in the end, we'll try and get it all out to everybody. I would like to get everybody together. It will be the last time that we will all be together. And lastly, I'd like to turn it over to Fred Smith. Okay? Now, the Hot Wings contest, for those of you who were around before, in the past couple of years, it sort of ended in a controversy. Just a little one. But nevertheless, it was a controversy, and it's been seething for a number of years here. And so Fred, out of the goodness of his heart and the fact that I thank Scott and Peter for bringing me back after I told him to do it, he graciously volunteered to host and coordinate the last Hot Wings contest here. For those of you who don't know, it is world renowned. It's big on the web. It's still out there and people are still commenting on the last controversy. But Fred's here to explain the rules. And we put the rules out there so that they were clearly understood. So that both the judges and the contestants would understand and know what they had to do to be the winner of the contest. So they've all signed a form knowing that they recognize the rules and that they understand the rules. And Fred's going to tell them one last time in terms of what the rules are. Now, if I cover rules too much, I just want to make sure everybody understands it, including the roast.
What controversy, Mike?
Fred, all yours.
Wow, nice turnout, nice turnout.
Get up close to the mic.
I need one. Well, I tried to get Steve Harvey here from Family Feud. He was my first choice to MC this event. He was booked. Mike said it's got to go on without Steve Harvey. I'm in. So, I'm Fred. I've been here for many years as a station employee. Pretty much everybody knows me, and my hobby, my obsession, is everything hot. I cook with fire. I collect hot sauces and I make all kinds of things with them. And I also cook a lot of pepper. That's a little bit about me. Now, before we start, I'd like to once again thank Peter Furnace and Scott Silverstein for hosting our event. Mike Fitzgerald, as well as the committee that put in so many hours to make this whole thing happen. It's gone on very, very well. And to Donnie South, who's providing music for us today.
That's right, baby!
I'd like to now have all of the contestants take their places at the table. you'll see your name tag.
Go, Jim! What do you think you're gonna win this?
Look for your name right there on the table.
Watch what Hey, move! That camera, That's the previous winner.
You know why I'm over here, don't you? Number one. I haven't won this on again.
Are you a judge or?
Hey, Jimmy, we're taking photographs. We're going to give a moon on the turbine deck. So don't shoot yourself.
Hey, Hap. Hap.
Hey, Fred. How you doing, Freddie?
Okay, everybody, glove up. You need gloves to handle the hot sauce.
Adam, they said they were just making sure you need a photo finish and get it.
Oh, no, no, okay. Older guy.
Gloves, everybody. This stuff is...
No.
I mean, hey, so you just try some Xanax in my car. I mean,
The glove doesn't fit.
I told you that. How my money? Make sure they see the clock.
hey, Buck, do we have two clocks or
We
one?
only got one. That's why you gotta make sure they see that one. Hey, Rob. Around here.
Can all the contestants see the clock from where they're standing?
Take the photo now.
Don't waste your time.
Time is very important in this contest. Okay. While we're getting the hot wings ready, I'd like to just quickly introduce the contestants who have really stepped up to the contest and challenge. From left to right, we have Rob, the HNS manager. We have Con winner in New Jersey, and the 2009 winner of the Salem Harbor Hot Wing Challenge. He's in the pole position, number one. Next we have Jim. Jim's a control engineer here at the plant. And Dan is in the engineering department. And contestant number 3. Contestant 4 is Rick. He's from the fuels department. And number 5. Contestant 5 is Martin from engineering. Strong contact. Number 6 is Chris from O'Connor. Been on site for over 10 years. Backs up the maintenance department. And then we have Scotty, mechanical maintenance.
Yes, Scotty!
Next is Paul. Paul's from Kooken. And number 9 is Ed. Ed is from mechanical maintenance. And representing Gen Services, who supported the plant for decades, is John. And next part of the father-son team is David. Jim, contestant number 2's son. He's been doing hot with me for years. Father-son. Next is Patrick from security. He's going to take on everybody. And then we have Ernie from operations department. And another interesting contestant is Lisa. I've known Lisa indirectly for quite a few years. She does a lot of hot. Lisa is the wife of Chris, contestant number 6. And then Gary, Gen Services. Gary's been here as administrator for many years. Contestant 15, and I believe this is his 3rd contest. That's the contestants.
This is one.
Floor is open.
At the end.
Me. I'll be number 16. I'm a participant, but due to conflict of interest, I'm not a contestant. I made the sauce that was working today on the hot wing track. Oh yes, I'm here for lunch. Okay, now let's introduce the judges who have put so much work into this event. You see them with the white shirts and some on their back. We have Scylla. And Donna, the red shirt and the white shirt. We have Ron. And Joe. And Scott. And Beth. So we have 5 active judges and 1 overseer judge. Each judge will have 3 contestants, and they've been randomly drawn to oversee their 3 contestants. Before I get into the exact rules, I'd like to talk a little bit about how this all came about. In New Jersey, there's a company called Devcon Sauces. Devcon Sauces make some of the hottest sauces in the world, and they do what they call Devcon Deathmatch. Well, I got a hold of John, the creator of Devcon Sauces, and found out a little bit about his rules. I got interested in doing that here. So what we do is follow basically the Devcon rules. But we've adapted them a little to Salem. Now, I don't normally read from a piece of paper, but I got to get these rules exactly right. Because the controversy from 2009 continues today. And we want to make sure that when we walk away today, we've got this right. First of all, gloves must be worn during the event. The contestants have all signed their waiver forms. Contestants can bring their supplies, beverages, napkins are provided, or anything they want to eat to bring to the table during the first 4 minutes. After the 4-minute mark, contestants will be relieved of any refreshments and must place their hands palms down on the table for the next 5 minutes for a 5-minute burn. Yeah, 5 minutes to be longer. 1 judge is assigned to oversee 3 contestants throughout the competition based on a random drawing and did not assign the judges. The judges are responsible for the following. Ensure that each piece is fully equal. Confirm that the contestants have demonstrated an empty mouth. Then, when the contestant demonstrates an empty mouth, hands up like this. I'm done. The judge will call up the number of the contestant that's on the table, look at the clock, and call the time out to the timekeeper, Lou, whatever Lou is. All set? All set, Lou?
Give me a minute.
Yep. We're not quite finished. Right. Now here's what we have. 1 hot wing, cut in half. 2 pieces. Has to be consumed to achieve participant status. Participant status entitles the participant to receive a t-shirt and a gift card. If you do not eat the 2 pieces of chicken, you disqualify. If you eat 2 pieces of chicken and you've had enough, you can't take any more, you are free to go. And you will get your biggest edition every shirt at the end. First, second, and third place finishes receive gift cards and trophies. The trophies are on display on the table at the end, the 2 tables at the end of the canal. One more important thing we have to emphasize in this contest. The decision of the judges is final. That's it, what they decide. So during the 4 minutes, part one of the contest, you want to eat all 10 pieces as quickly and completely as you can, because it's a timed event. First, second, and third place will be according to the times finished.
Okay, let me just go put this stuff away. I'll be right back.
Wow, they really went downhill, didn't they?
You know my failure here. I tell you how to dress for success to make something yourself. Nice to see you.
No, listen, do it.
Clear the clock area, please. Everybody stand behind the clock. The judges don't want to have any interference.
This is our official. We got a shot at
Critical to this event.
Look, these two chicken wings.
All right. Wings are on the table.
Bucket over there, you're gonna need it. Don't worry, I can get you from here, Pop.
Peanut butter pop. You're still here?
I know, me too. Out the window. Out the window.
Took him 6 years to get you back.
Okay, any other questions?
It's a good thing Fitzgerald was. They were going to drive me in.
Well, I figure you're so old.
Judges, can everybody see the clock okay?
Hey, small letters.
Do we need to reposition the clock?
Good.
Contestants can see the clock? You will not see the clock during the 5-minute burn. It will be turned around. You'll be surprised how long 5 minutes can be.
Correct. Small letters. What's up? You got a Skype?
Okay, are we ready?
That was the extreme. I had big
Judges
letters,
ready.
small ones. See?
Contestants ready. When they're ready, and it's the 12, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sutherland's bones. Is she doing good?
Yep.
She got that clean?
Looking good. They're looking good.
Pick it up, bro.
Go, 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 guys.
Martin's almost there.
Come on in, hit your head, hit your head. 1 minute.
Time! Put your hands up there, Martin. You got it.
You gotta empty your mouth. Mouth.
Open up. Time.
1 minute.
I got my money here. 12:49.
Could you pass him some towels, please, to wipe his face? How we doing?
Hands down.
150.
Now the first aid station behind the table if anybody needs it.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Lisa, what do you think?
Jones, number 9. 1251.
10.
Done.
Good. 1251.
10.
They're reading out time.
Wait 4 minutes here.
That's 3 minutes.
Time. Number 6.
3 minutes are up.
Hey, the bones. You gotta eat the bones. 1251.
11. 1252.
Number 8. 1252.
Usually, oh yeah, he killed me. Usually you just pull it off and swallow it. I couldn't swallow it.
Engineer board, fast talking rights. Yeah. Damn army trained you. That's what it was.
Hey Fred, I'm real sorry, man.
You want to see if there's any napkins in the office?
Great job, my kid.
Just saying.
Hey, can you do that?
Hey. Is that it, Fred?
Almost time. Get ready for the 5-minute burn.
Watch the hands. Watch the hands.
Okay, time's up. Hands down on the table. 5-minute burn. Hands down. If you are done, you may leave the table.
I don't make
If you have enough.
Living the dream, right, guys? Why?
How we doing?
Why? Because fuck you, that's why.
Martin, you got something on your right there.
5-minute burn, judges, make sure the hands stay on the table and to stay in your pocket.
We started the burn yet?
Martin, you got something big? You know, I don't want to tell you a lot.
Don't believe anybody.
mustache must have been really bad.
No protection?
It's like saying instructing these guys.
Yeah, have you done this?
I took one bite of
Hey, Moon, I think your
I would have won
mustache
if
is
I didn't have
smoking.
14 wings. Tried to.
They gave you 14.
I think it's going to fall off. I'm just lying again.
It's all the chest stuff.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Competition brings out the worst things.
You know, there can only be one winner, you know? I mean, there can only be one.
What a mistake this
A little OCD this and then. That's what I said. I was like, dude, be a corpse. I said, what would you do? He's like, I'm taking a trip in the Marines. Yeah, I'm like, dude,
Yeah, me too.
don't take
I gotta
showers
keep
for 2 weeks at a time.
Trying to keep them up.
Like, your baby wipes so fucking big, you would be.
Hey, Peter, can you send Martin as a ringer?
They get in the freaking winning yet? 5 minutes.
I have no dignity. I didn't start with any. I'm not going to finish with any.
Just watch the hands, make sure they don't scream.
Assume I had something to lose. No, listen, I have the fact that my wife potentially made me. I don't need to listen. And I'm not wearing those glasses, and I still don't have my listening. Fuck, dude. These things are stylish.
If I can, I'll do a recon. I'll be in before you guys even go in. I might not be able to shoot at least one round, but I'll be in before you guys are in.
Alright, how we doing?
Yeah, just like that line. We'll make a line for you from one end of the table to the other. Make all up in one side.
Right,
It's like a line of coke.
game over. Congratulations.
All right.
Okay, how about one last round of applause for everybody? Good job.
Can anybody get some fun?
And I think this is the first contest where we didn't have one bow out halfway through the year.
I know, they all.
And that's a practice over the past couple of years. Okay, we're all set to serve the barbecue. The logistics of it all is it's set up in the warehouse over there. There's, I think, 2 or 3 lines in there. You can pick up your food and drink in there, and they come in here to the tent and sit down and eat. We allocated about an hour or so for eating, so it's all you can eat, so go job.
All right. Congratulations.
Can I just touch the sauce to see what it tastes like? Yeah, I can see how it would be building up and yeah.
That's going to be Chris, right? All right. So, I'm going to take this into him.
make you look bad?
I don't know. Let me tell you something. I freaking hate chicken. I love chicken. Oh, I'm good. I didn't even drink my milk.
You kept telling me to put my hands up and I didn't do it right away. If I had done it,
Chicken is so
put your hands up. I'm like, I'm trying to clean the curtain.
I should have had a bottle of water to suck it down.
Great, thanks everyone. We're going to start some of the formal part of the ceremonies this afternoon at 10 or 2. Obviously we're running a little bit behind, but I just want to at least lay out what we'd like to do for the rest of the afternoon so people can hang around and make sure that they're part of it. We're going to start off with the hot wings ceremony, the awards, and let Fred pin the crown of the new king, as they say. So that will start it off. After that, we're going to have a few words from Peter, and Scott, and Bob Svensson, and Fred Simpson. And then after those little words of wisdom, what I want to do, and if everyone would just listen, I really would like to do this, is I want to get everybody up on the turbine deck. We're going to take a picture of everybody, all the employees and ex-employees. We're going to take one picture, and somehow we'll get it out to everybody in the end. Because I think it's worth it. We haven't seen each other in a long time. We may not see each other ever again. And so I think it would be well worth it if you want to participate, we'll get you up there. Unfortunately, with the admin elevator not working, we'll have to use the elevator between number 1 and 2, or we'll just climb the stairs, whatever you want to do. And they came in at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Coming in number 8, John and Chris at 2:51. These times are sort of John, I should have your calendars. Yeah, okay. Coming in number 7, Ed and Rick at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, coming in number 6, Rob DeRocha at 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Age is caught up with Rob. You know, coming out to pasture with me, man. Coming in at number 5, Lisa. No, I don't know. Oh, okay. He says thank you. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Yep. Good showing. Good showing. Coming in at number 4, Ernie. This is your first one, right? Yeah, you weren't here. Good. So, number 4. Coming in number 3 is Patrick.
Yay!
Good showing from Maurice. You want tonight? You want tonight? You'll be awake. Coming in at number 2, our own Dan Sutherland. Good showing. And then coming in at number 1.
Bad dog! Yeah! Bad dog!
I'm going to have to live with this kid for the next 3 months. Come on. final Salem Harbor Hot Wings Contest trophies, top 3. So if we get Patrick back out here. This is going to be painful.
Marines down there, Army over here.
Okay, number 2, Dan. Dan for place. And then obviously Martin gets the big one there. Hold them up. All right. And I have to say, this is a very marked improvement from the last Hot Wings contest, when half the contestants went around at this point. They were all laying down in pain. Good job. And then, last but not least, and I can empathize with these 2 individuals because I often end up in this position in all the golf tournaments, which is highest score. But we have Gary Day and Scott Antonello, who get t-shirts because they did participate, but didn't quite go. So they gave it the old college try.
I think Rob wants to say a couple of words.
Huh?
I think Rob wants to say a couple of words. 2 words.
6th place doesn't get to say nothing now.
Well,
What?
I'm done talking.
Hey, Rob, can you carry this up to my office? It's right up there.
You got your back. Anything else?
Thanks, Rob.
okay.
We
do have, now that the egos are out there and flailing, we have one last little award, and that's called the Tabasco Award. It's a very solemn occasion. Fred, I'll turn it over to you.
By judge's choice, the person who struggled the most, but still gave it a very good effort, gets the Tabasco Award. And that award goes to, Scott Antonello.
Nice job.
And a bottle of Tabasco sauce to go home and practice.
Okay, that sort of concludes the award ceremony. I was wondering if I could ask Peter to come up and say a few words.
I've decided I'm not going to use my normal 2-hour slot for a speech, so I hope you guys don't mind. I'm tired. I just wanted to thank everybody for coming, and this is exactly what we were hoping for, a kind of a joyous occasion to celebrate all of you and all you've done for each other, for the plant, for the North Shore of Massachusetts here, providing reliable power year in, year out, day in, day out. So thank you. We're just really grateful. Scott and I and the rest of the folks at Footprint are grateful to have had the chance to have worked with you and to be part of your family for this brief period, and are so proud to be affiliated with you and look forward to all the great things that everybody will be doing in the years to come. So again, thank you, and enjoy this time. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Peter. Scott, you want to say a few words?
Thanks, Mike, and thanks to Weird Fringo. Thank you to Fred Smith for putting this together. more importantly, thank you for letting me judge, and thank you for not making me participate. I want to thank all of you here at the Harbor. Thank you for teaching me entirely new language, including all the various variations of descriptions of tube leaks, from weepers to fish mouths, and everything in between and beyond. I was listening, I'm just not going to repeat them all. But most importantly, thank you for your efforts, large and small, each and every day here at Salem Harbor. The current staff, the retirees that are here today, and the folks who came before you, from the 116 men and women who are listed on that plaque from the startup staff inside the front door, to the retirees, to those like Mark and Phil and Matt who aren't here and who tragically lost their lives, but who will always be remembered here. To Mick, who gave his last working with all of you to keep each other safe and this facility safe and our community safe. You were all a lasting testament to the value of hard work and dedication. You demonstrated to us and so many others the value of believing in, and more importantly, acting on the old adage that if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right. And you guys have done that right each and every day since the early 50s. Through all the changes in the times, changes in regulations, changes in attitudes, changes in markets, and changes in owners, the staff of Salem Harbor Station has been constant, showing up day in and day out, rain or shine, blistering heat or blinding snow. They say nothing keeps a mailman from his appointed rounds, but we know the truth. Nothing can keep you guys from keeping the lights on, except for maybe the occasional wayward raccoon. Before we came here 2 years ago to meet for the first time with representatives of the union, I can only imagine what you guys were thinking about the prospects of the proverbial two guys from Jersey coming in and buying the plant and then trying to run it. Red and Rick and Pax, thank you for thank you for never telling us what those first impressions were, first of all. And thank you for giving us the chance to lay out our vision and for working with us and with NACE to ensure the best possible resolution for this fantastic staff. Your guidance and advice has been invaluable. We hope that we've justified the faith that you showed in us. We know that you and your members have more than justified ours. Every member of this staff has gone out of their way to ensure not only the safe and reliable operation of the plant, but you've gone above and beyond supporting us in our efforts in developing the new plant. No matter what we've asked, you've done it, and the only question we've ever been asked is, what else can I do? From your advice and thoughts on design, engineering, and planning, to your support in public meetings, we can't thank you enough. There'll be other days to talk about the future of this site, but this isn't one of them. This is your day. But we know that when we do talk about the new plant, we'll be talking about a plant called Salem Harbor Station. Not a new beginning, but a continuation of the legacy that you folks have built here. We know your job's never been easy, and the past several weeks have been a great example. But no matter what the times or tides threw at you over the years, you've always persevered. And for that and for so much more, we thank you. As you walk out through the gate today, and any time you think back on your time here at the harbor, I hope you do so fondly and with great pride in a job well done. And so we say to each of you, thank you. We wish you all the best, because you are the best. Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. I wonder if I can get Bob Svensson up here. Bob is managing director for this project from NACE.
Thank you. George Wackenhager was here earlier. Wish he could still stay here, but he has a commitment down in Raleigh this evening that he has to head to the airport for. But, on behalf of George and the rest of the NACE organization, we'd like to say thank you to everybody for the fine work that you've done here over the years. I'd like to say particularly thanks to Scott and Peter, the support that you've shown to these employees and the opportunities you give them to move forward with new careers in the future. That is something I haven't seen from any of my customers in many, many years in this business. So thank you very much for that. Red, Rick, Pags, thanks very much for your support to make this all happen. This has been a really good experience. I've really enjoyed working with all of you. I look forward to being here for the new Salem Harbor project in the future. This is a great facility, a great team, and we want to continue it on. So thanks everybody for the work that you've done. Take care.
Thank you, Bob. And Fred, I'd like to ask you to say a few words.
Thanks, Mike. You know, Mike called me yesterday afternoon and wanted to make sure I was going to be here today. And he asked me if I'd be willing to say a few words. And I said, sure, right off the bat. And after he hung up, I was sitting at my desk saying, you know, what the hell am I going to say it away? You know, but I was pleasantly surprised when I got here today. You know, I've seen a lot of people I haven't seen in a lot of years. You know that you haven't seen people in a while when all the conversations start with, geez, thought you were dead. You know, but I spent, like most of us, I spent the majority of my adult life either working in this plant or representing the employees of it. And that can be an overwhelming feeling coming to the end of something like this. But I want to thank Peter and Scott for all that they have done for the employees here. Much like Bob just said, I have never walked in to meet a new employer and had them say to the union, what can we do for you? You know, Scott claimed to be a recovering lawyer, and he has proven that to be absolutely true. Because every once in a while the lawyer comes out a little bit, but we can't hold that against them. You know, they have stepped up to the plate and done everything that we have asked them to do as far as financially supporting the employees here, to help with training, to try to lessen the blow of losing something that you've been attached to for so many years. You know, Nace has been great to work with. Bob and I have had many conversations on the phone, the same as Ron Otney, about what to do about certain situations that crop up in a situation like this. You know, when I took the business manager's job, I never dreamt that I would be having to stand here to see this plant closing. You know, and it's not an easy thing. You know, to everybody that I have worked with here, we grew up in this plant, we did a lot of work, and we had a lot of fun. You know, we had sad times and we had great times, and it's been fantastic. You know, for the last 10 years, I have had the outright privilege of representing you. You know, this is affectionately known in the Union Hall with all the other companies that we represent and the members from those companies as the Happy Harbor, because there's very seldom any issues here. You know, and that makes you feel good. You know, it really does, and you should be proud of it. You know, I don't have the words. I'm not a big public speaker, but I want to say thank you to all of you who have touched my life, and it has been fantastic being here, and good luck going forward in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray. Okay, I want to thank Peter and Scott and Bob and Red for saying a few words. What I'd like to do now is all employees, former employees, and retirees. I'd like us all to make our way to the, and you don't need hard hats or safety glasses, make our way to the turbine deck between 2 and 3 turbine. Okay, everyone remember that? You remember it, Dowd. Don't give me that line. Yeah. 9. Yeah, so if we can all make our way up there and get ourselves assembled between 2 and 3 turbine, I'll get up there and make sure all the cameras are up there. And basically, we take a couple pictures. After we take a couple pictures, that sort of concludes the formal ceremony, and you can linger and mingle and have some more desserts and do whatever you want to do. Once again, thanks everybody for coming if I don't get to see you, and it was great seeing everybody.
Yeah. Good job, buddy. Yeah. So we'll be jiving each other. Good job, each other.